Welcome, everyone. In this workout today, we are going to do a nice brisk walk. So, this is all cardio. We're going to jump right into it because it is a brisk morning here. We'll see if I can warm up enough to take the jacket off, but I'm not sure. So, just start with a step touch, and we're going to add a little press forward. Okay, and if you guys are going a little bit slower than me for your warm up, that's fine. I just need to take up the pace to get my body temperature up here a little bit. Whew. And maybe take this press into a reach. We're going to do 30 minutes today, 1 minute intervals, just going from one cardio move to the next, like a nice brisk fall morning walk. And I'm going to go cross, open, cross, open, just to kind of work into the backside a little bit here. And then tap and reach. We're going to start off going corner to corner, and then we're going to take those reaches as a big sweep across. Just a few more seconds here, and then we're going to go into a power walk to start off our first interval right here. And you guys can stay with this power walk, or you can turn it into a nice light jog here, whatever you feel like is going to work for you. Like I said, I'm a little cold, so I'm going to start off with the jog here just to try to get my heart rate up. Okay, we're going to do this for 1 minute, and then we're going to move right on to something else. Okay, and remember, we're going to keep everything nice and light today, no equipment, but we are going to try to move at a good pace the whole workout. 10 seconds to go, and then we're going to take this jog right into heel digs. 4, 3, 2, 1, and dig the heels. I think I'm even going to kind of sink down a little bit with them because that's going to recruit a few more muscle fibers. Whenever we do that, generate heat. Squeeze, squeeze. 40 seconds left here. I apologize if my socks are a little gaudy. They are yoga socks, so they help stay on my feet a little bit better than regular socks would. And I've noticed even when the rest of my body warms up, sometimes my feet are still cold. Okay, we're going to turn this into kicks right here. I'm going to keep this round nice and low. Still warming up the legs a little bit, warming up the hip flexors. So I'm going to do 1 minute right here. And then the next minute, I'm going to do bigger kicks. Anyhow, I think the other advantage of gaudy socks is when you're following somebody, at least you can see their feet. Maybe you don't want to see my feet, but whatever. 20 seconds to go. More important in a dance class than it is in a cardio workout. 15 seconds to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go bigger. Not quite as fast as those little kicks, but I'm going at a good pace here today. Okay, and the next round, we're going to take small kicks again, but we're going to change the direction and go across the body. 30 seconds. And just 15 seconds to go. Okay, actually, instead of doing kicks across, we're going to take this right back down to heels. Okay, so heels across. Okay, for all my friends who should not or cannot do this, just take another round, heels in front. I really like to change up the direction of things, though. It not only keeps things interesting mentally, just challenge the body in different ways. So you can't always predict how you're going to have to move in life. Like you get thrown off balance or just all kinds of crazy challenges come that you weren't expecting. So training your body to move in different directions is really good. 15 seconds to go. And the next minute, we're going to take this into just a little swing side to side. Right here, little swings. Okay, and we're here for 1 minute, and then the next minute, we're going to do these even bigger. So kind of just a little swing, taking inner thigh up toward the ceiling. Woo, my hands are so cold too. Maybe I should wear gloves next time. A little less than 30 seconds. Okay, next round, because we're going big, gonna go just a little tiny bit slower. 15 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bigger. Still a pretty good pace for big movements. But no weights today, so we can actually do this pretty safely. Okay. If though it's not feeling safe for you, okay, just go as big as you comfortably can. No worries. 20 seconds left here. Okay, and then we're going to go back to that little kick across, but we're going to do it with the quad instead of the inner thigh. Right here. So kick across, kick across. So I'm going to keep my kick kind of low to the ground this time, adding a little torso rotation. So we get a little work in the legs, a little work in the tummy, and always getting heart rate up. 30 seconds here. And then we're going to do those kicks a little bigger. Okay, we're going to keep just one more round here on the front. And then we're going to do some work side to side. One more each way. And then bigger. Remember, keeping the rotation. Reach, reach, reach. Okay, so make sure you're standing nice and tall as you do this. So there's a little rotation in through the spine with this movement. And you want to be nice and tall and lifted when you do that so that you're not risking injury. Also, if you just generally speaking have a lot of issues with the back, you're going to be doing this movement smaller, maybe just like a little inch side to side. That's okay. Okay, we're just here for another 10 seconds. And then we're going to go back to a step touch. 2, 1, and step touch. Okay, remember, take this at a good pace. So my core is all warmed up, but my hands are cold. And my feet would definitely be cold if I didn't have socks on. 20 seconds to go. And then we're going to go into a double step touch. So I'm going to start taking myself more over to one side. I need some room on my mat. Right here, double step. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, we're going to keep the side to side motion with the next round. We're going to end this back in the center. We still have 40 seconds to go. And we're going to tap out side to side. Okay, one more. Come back into the center. And then we're going to tap. And remember, it's okay if you're going slower than me. It's okay if you're going faster than me. We're not going for repetitions. We're just seeing how many we can squeeze into a minute. Okay, and in 30 seconds, we're going to take this into a pendulum swing. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pendulum. Okay, and next round, we're going to take opposite arm, opposite leg. Do repeater lifts on one side. And then 30 seconds later, repeater lifts on the other side. And the good news is we are coming up on the halfway point. Okay, end of this minute, we're going to be halfway through. And right here, repeater lift. Okay, go as fast as you can. I'm warming up, and I don't know if it's the workout or if it's the sun shining behind me. Maybe a combination of both. Feels good. 10 seconds left on this side. 4, 3, 2, switch. Okay, and next minute, coming up in just a few seconds, we're going to do a march or jog interval just to get our bearings here. 3, 2, 1, and march or jog. All right. Thank you, Mr. Sun. Okay, I'm going to choose the jog here. My heart rate's nice and elevated, and I don't want it to come down too much. And next round, we're going to take this into an out, out, in. Okay, so you can do a march, out, out, in, or you can do a jog after your pace, out, out, in. Okay, just 10 seconds left here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Out, out, in, out, out, in. We're going to do one more minute of this because we're leading with our right foot and we want to balance everything out. So the next minute that comes up, we're going to do the same movement. We're just going to lead with the opposite leg. 30 seconds to go. 10 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go the other way. Out, out, in, out, out, in. Left foot leads this time. Okay, and as long as we've got this pattern, in, out, out, the next round, we're going to do that with knees up. Okay, so knees wide for a full minute is really taxing on the hips. So if we alternate it with knees in, it gives the hips a break in between each repetition. Okay, less than 30 seconds to go. Out, out, in, out, out, in. And right here, knees in, knees out. In, out, out. In, out, out. Okay, and if this is challenging for you, it's okay to feel challenged. Okay, so that's part of what makes us stronger. But you don't have to bring knees out quite as wide. So maybe you're bringing them out just a little bit wider. Maybe the hips are really tired after just 30 seconds, but challenge yourself to do as many as you can. And next round, we're just going to take knees in the center. One more out wide. Now knees up and pop. Okay, and our hip flexors tend to be one of the weaker joints. It's just from a culture where we spend way too much time sitting, and those hip flexors are always tight, but they're never really getting worked where they're getting stronger. So this is a super good exercise to strengthen your hip flexors. But because they're weak, it's hard to do a lot of them in like a big long progression. So just a few more seconds here, and then we're going to take some narrow hamstring curls. 2, 1, and curl and reach. You can do opposite arm, opposite leg. You can do double arms. I think I'm good with opposite arms here. Reaches overhead are another one of those moves that are really challenging. Also, a funny little fact, whenever your arms come up over your head, you naturally tend to hold your breath. We don't even realize we're doing it. It's just like a reflex. That's kind of funny. Whenever we do this in class, you always have to remind everybody, breathe. Okay, less than 15 seconds, and then we're going to take the hamstring curls out wider. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now wide hamstring curls and row. Little squeezes into the back, right between the shoulder blades. Okay, so remember the work is in the back. It's not in the shoulders. So you don't need to pull your shoulders so far back that you're actually hyperextending, pulling that shoulder back more than it's really intended to go. So think more about pulling back just far enough to get that little squeeze in the backside. All right, we're going to do one more round of these, and we're going to do a single, single, double. Okay, just to keep things interesting. So 1, 1, and then 2. 1, 1, and then 2. And right here we go single, single, double. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Now I'm going to stop counting here because you might be going faster or slower than I am, and my count is going to mess you up. But I just wanted you to get the rhythm of it, and then we're all going to go at our own pace here. 30 seconds left. And at the end of this round, we're going to come back for another power walk or light jog. And last one. And march or jog. Nice work, everyone. We are more than 3/4 of the way through this workout. So we've just got like a couple more rounds here, and then it's already going to be time to cool down and stretch. And I think for this last round or two, we're going to do some leg lifts behind us. So we did a lot of work out in front when we started with knees and kicks and stuff like that. So let's just take a little more work on the backside. Okay, and we're going to take a round where we do a tap back, and then we're going to take another round where we do a lift back. 5, I'm going to turn, so I've got more of my mat. And right here, reach and tap. Okay, if you want to do both arms here, you can. 10 seconds left. And then we're going to make these bigger if you want to. If you don't want to, you can do another round just like this. And right here, we lift and lift and lift. So the trick with these, try to keep your lower back neutral because there can be a tendency to squeeze the lower back here, and try to keep the lift focused in your glutes, in your rear ends. That's what's lifting up, not your back. 30 seconds left. Okay, after this, 10 more seconds, we're going to come back to a power walk or a light jog. And it's our last minute of a working interval. So if you want to start off with a jog, you can. But I'm going to cue you maybe at the 30-second mark. And if you are jogging, we'll take that back down more to like a power walk so that we can start bringing our heart rate down. All right, we are at 30 seconds. So I'm going to bring the jog down into a nice hefty power walk. Okay, keep those arms pumping. We're going to stay here for another 15 seconds. 5 seconds to go. And then hold the march. But we're going to take those arms, big reach up, and then exhale, press down. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more. Inhale and exhale. Now roll the shoulders. Go the opposite way. And then we're going to take this into a step touch, side to side. Nothing too intense. Swing the arms. Just a few more seconds here. And then we're going to come out to a wide step tap and reach across. And hold right here. Take a breath in and scoop down. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Step the feet back together. Nice work, everyone. Thank you for joining me for that workout. Yeah, hope you got your heart rate up and you are ready to face the rest of the day feeling strong and healthy. Have a good one. Bye.